And now for the Panthers starting line. Number 0, Gunnar Bennett.
Good evening and welcome inside here to the JL DeCook Gymnasium.
Number 1, Jacob Eddington. Number 11.
Getting you ready, boys. EUP Conference matchup here tonight as the Pickford Panthers come into town to take on the Newberry Indians. Second matchup between these two teams. It was all Panthers the first time. They won that 73-31. Pickford currently 11-1 on the season. Their only loss to St. Ignace. They're the number 2 ranked team in this week's Division 4 All-UP basketball poll. Newberry comes in 3-8. It's been up and down. When they are on, they can hang and compete with just about anybody, but a team that at times inconsistent scoring the basketball. They will have some reinforcements tonight. Both sides will, as there was no JV contest. Newberry only had 3 healthy JV players available for this contest. They've been battling injuries and illness at both levels, and so we get a varsity-only contest here tonight in this one. Panthers are going with Blake Spencer. They'll also go with Eli McDonald. Owen McConkey. Tommy Story, I do not. Oh, there he is, back tucked in the back behind big Jacob Eddington. It's Sam Rahali, Ethan Pavey, Liam Rao, Garrett Lewicki, and Matthew Rahali for Coach Nate Moulton. Steve McConkey coaching the Panthers. And we are ready to go here in this EUP Conference matchup. Early start time again after the JV game was canceled. Rahali goes up. Both he and Eddington miss, and Hondo DePew inbounds it to Pickford. And they will throw it away, rocket it into the front row. Unforced turnover there, just underway. Indians will bring it up as Pickford looks to bring a little bit of pressure. Going to rotate, little 1-2-2, lob pass tipped. Rahali with it, up, layup, spins off, no good. Rebound to Eddington, and here come the Panthers. Again, a heck of a season for Pickford at 11-1, leading the EUP Conference. As a matter of fact, that title race is going to come down to them in Rudyard. And the stretch run, St. Ignace, non-conference game this year before they join the EUP next year. Panthers also ranked high in the state poll. Turnovers both ways. Rao on the lead from Rahali. Big fella bodies him. Eddington. And Rao, who missed a few games, banged up earlier in the season, kind of walks that one off. Shooting foul here will send Liam Rao to the line. It's 2-0 Pickford. 6:59 left here in the first, just underway. Shots up, no good. No changes either way here. First foul of our contest. Second one, a little set, fire, good for Rao. Indians on the board. They trail by a point. 2-1 as Story, the floor general, gets them going up the floor. Corner. 3, quick ball movement and a quick trigger for Eli McDonald. Buries the triple. Pickford up 5-1 and back in that press. Interesting, one of the top scorers. And normally a starter, Keegan Martin, coming off the bench here. Indians have been filling in the bench as another quick shot goes for the Panthers, and they lead at 7-1. Indians have basically been Martin with this group instead of Lewicki, and then a bunch of it's basically 4 varsity players, and then 2 juniors on the bench with the JVs filling in a quarter apiece. As the number is a little bit low for both the JV and the varsity. Rahalli, it's a guy diving into his knee, and Nate Moulton scrambles and calls a timeout. 5:55 to go here in the first. It's 7-1. 32nd timeout here in this one. Pickford sweeping the girls' games last night. (37-27). Lady Panthers got the varsity win last night. Also won the JV, and now they're looking for a good old-fashioned sweep. Out of the timeout, Lewicki will inbound as Pickford continues to extend that defense. Story will match up with Rao. And another turnover. Pushing the floor. Spin. Back out. Eddington, elbow, jumper. No good. Pavey trying to tip out the rebound. Goes right to the Panthers and a travel. Eddington tried to make one move too many. Walks with it. Kick out here. Now reversed around. Double teams on the ball. They're moving the top half of that zone defense very well. A 1-2-2 trap. Mid-range jumper, no. Rahalli back. Follow the shot. Up and in. Maddie Rahalli makes it a 4-point game. 7-3. As we hit the 5-minute to go mark here in the first. McDonald. Tony Immel says he walked with it. Trying to get the quick shot again. Pickford moves the ball very quickly. Shooters typically set very quickly. Indians get out of the trap as Pickford over pursues. Rao tangled up. Needs help. Lewicki comes and get it. Got it. Pickford will drop back and reset their defense. Active with the hands as well early. Nice look. Rahalli bumped. Foul. Bodied him again. And that's big because Eddington, who was the biggest player on the floor size-wise, once he gets that arm up like he did. He's got the height and the reach there. That takes a big piece out of the middle of that defense. Eddington to the bench, his second foul. Number 5 is Hayden Hagan, a junior, checking in. Pavey with Pickford going smaller will come out. Kind of matches up with Eddington. Closest thing Newberry has to a true post player and center. And it's Sebastian Patterson into the ball game. Jumper, short. Sam Rahalli trying to get there. Patterson trying to get there. Ends up back in the hands of the Panthers. Newberry has chipped away here over the past couple of minutes and cut this to a 7-5 ball game. The quick movement again. Story, topside triple. Back iron, no. Long arms for McDonald. Keeps it alive. Pickford will get another chance here. Bennon will swing it. Hagan, travel. 3:50 to go. First quarter, 7-5. Panthers got the first bucket. Newberry hit a free throw, and then a little run has had the Panthers out in front the whole way. That press creates the turnover. Lewicki, good job getting back. Rahalli causes the miss. Sam Rahalli with a challenge, but Story sticks home the jumper from the free throw line, and it's 9-5 Panthers. Wicki looking. Indians trying to reverse it, barely get it across. And then Rahali cutting down the middle. He gets bumped by McConkey. Third team foul on the Panthers. Comes a 3:12 to go in the first. Quarter court inbound near side. Skip here. Back and forth. Rahali hammered. Hand checked. Oh, nice cut. Layup no good. Might have been some contact. Rahali was looking for help. Story sets it up. Whistle. What do we got here? Shoe untied. Tony Emmel safety first. Stops play. Let Story lace him up. And the Panthers will keep it. Gives Newberry a chance to make a change. They're going to go Xander Stilson. One of those JVs up with no junior varsity. These guys can, instead of filling in for a quarter apiece at a time, Nate Moulton can kind of mix and match them a little bit here. Know who I don't see down with the group is Caden Hamilton. Shot falls short. Another offensive rebound. Second chance, no. Rebound free. Third chance coming. Pickford getting a lot of extra opportunities. That's helped them cling to this lead and a travel. Rahali up. Now it's a 1-3-1. Pickford's changed it up a little bit here. 1-3-1, half court. Kind of trapping defense and a reach. On the tie-up 11 is McConkey. His second, team fourth. One more, and Newberry will get to shoot for the rest of the quarter. Nice cut. Sam Rahali, right spot, right time. 9-7, and Coach Steve McConkey wants a timeout. He's not happy. He'll take a quick 30 as the Indians are hanging tough here with the 11-1 Pickford Panthers. Mentioned that Division IV E.U.P basketball pool, St. Ignace at 9-2, but a head-to-head win has them ahead of Pickford. And it's the defending state champion Munising Mustangs who looked pretty good here in Newberry the other night. Forest Park fourth, Norway is fifth. No honorable mention on the boys' side. Iron Mountain number one in the Division 1 through 3 side. Girls basketball, Ishpeming, Lakeland in 1 and 2. Then St. Ignace is 3. Munising tied for 5th. Sault Ste. Marie is number 2 currently in the big school poll. Back underway, 9-7. Panthers lead it. Minute 35. Open three, rattled home by Blake Spencer, the senior. Gets the lead back up to 5. Panthers up by as much as 6. They have led the entire quarter. Stilson turns it over in the corner. Rahali trips up. No foul. Panthers not happy. I don't think either guy really had much control there, fighting for the loose ball. Oh, back though, cut wide open. Bucket good for McDonald. That time there is a foul. Basket's good. And Panthers to the line as McDonald misses the free throw. Again though, Indians can't corral the rebound. Patterson finally does. He's trapped. Rahali splits through, dribbles out. Skip pass, Stilson on the wing. Hard kick back out. Who's going to step up and help score along with Rahali? That'll be big. It's 14-7. Transition, triple, no. Loose ball. And, yep, Blake Spencer just got teed up for the Panthers. He said something in the middle of that scrum, and Tony Immel has teed him up. Matthew Rahali going to go to the line here. He blew it and looked right at Spencer. Obviously something said that shouldn't have. Rahali, who got free throws in the Munising game the other night off a technical. That's 1 out of 2. 14-8. Indians get the ball, half court. 44.6 to play. Also counts as the 5th team foul, so if Newberry can draw one, again, they get to the line. They might need the extra help. Keeping pace. Pass. Tried to skip it. Stolen. Panthers back the other way. Story. Kicks it back. McDonald trailing. Splash. 3. McDonald. His second triple of the quarter. And Pickford has now opened up a 9-point lead as the Indians will try for the last shot. 8 seconds. Down low. Rahali can't get the handle. 3 seconds. Pull up. Jumper at the buzzer is short. And that is how our first quarter will end. Panthers on top 17-8 with M123 FM and the E.U.P. Sports Network.
Newberry Motors is jump-starting the new year with a synergy of savings during the New Year's celebration event. Don't delay. Stop in and test drive a new or pre-owned model and receive an additional $500 off the sales price. Test the 2022 Chrysler Pacifica. Was $44,423, now $38,423. Or the new 2022 Ram Crew 4x4. Was $55,510, now just $49,995. Jumpstart your 2024 with a celebration happening now at Newberry Motors, your local family-owned dealer, and visit newberrymotors.com.
All right, back here inside the jail, the Cook Gymnasium, Newberry. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. M123 FM and the E.U.P. Sports Network. Newberry has been close. A play or two away. Tough bounces like that where a layup down the middle just stays short. Panthers have hit a couple of three-pointers. They have done a great job on the glass getting second opportunities. Pavey, long jumper. No good. And a whistle here. Panthers will go inbound. Shot up. Another three for McDonald. He has built this 9-point lead on his own. That's his third triple. He also had a 2-point shot that he made and got fouled. He's outscoring the Indians on his own. Surprised there's no kick there. Ahead to Spencer. Dumps it off. Matt Collins leaves it to the trailer. Rahali skies and gets the rebound. Back the other way. Lob inside as Rahali tries to post up. Whistle. 5-15. Story with the push. Second team foul already in the quarter. Team fouls 5-1 in favor of Newberry. But got that fifth late enough where they didn't get any free throws off of it. Actually came on a technical here on Blake Spencer, the ball handler. He'll swing it. Story, no. Shot up. Rebound, McDonald. He's doing it all. Kick out, 3. No good. Pavey puts that to an end. Indians dodge a second point bullet there. 20-8 early second quarter. Panthers trying to get to 12-1 on the season. Rahali mid-range, no. Rebound, yes, saves it. Easy, young man. Great effort play. And then off the save, the lob back. And Story gets to cruise home. Pickford fans, a little buzz on that one. Up by 14. Slowly adding to the lead. Newberry got down 6, got it back within a point. And then this big run has built the lead back up. Quick down the floor. They'll kick it back out. Story swings it back. Corner 3, no good. Backside wide open, little dish, and McDonald's there. Unselfish play for Gavin Wallace. And Nate Moulton needs to talk about it. It's going to be a full timeout. We will take one as well.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine from Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
Back here in Newberry, 4:30 to go. Second quarter, quick shot off the inbound out of the timeout is no good. Rao after it though creates the steal, but Story takes it back. 24-8 as we come up midway through the second quarter. Drive, step through, got to be a travel, and it is for Tony Immel. Do want to thank those of you watching on our Facebook feed and commenting. I do apologize. Yes, the roster is in fact wrong. I don't get to see those type of things during live play, so I either got to see them during a commercial or a timeout or a quarter break. So thank you there. I did get to see that during the timeout. It is Gunnar Bennon and not, in fact, Blake Spencer, who is listed in the program. And I should know that. Seeing Gunnar play plenty, of course, as well during the football season. Bennon and Eddington are going to come back in here. Eddington has 2 fouls. Bennon got the technical earlier. His first personal. McConkey also had a couple of fouls early for the Panthers. 24-8 as Pickford tries to find something here against this Newberry defense. And they're going to try and feed the big fella because it is a strongly slanted size lineup for the Panthers. McDonald, rebound, dribbles out and hits the triple. Nobody went with him. That's McDonald's 4th 3 of the ball game. And it's 27-8 as we go under 3 as Newberry crosses the timeline. And that one kicked away out of bounds. Looking topside, Lewicki lobs it all the way back out to Sam Rahali. Knocked away. Transition, it was Bennon. Up to Story. No good. Guess who, though? McDonald, he can't get it to go. Initially, that whole thing started by Owen McConkey. 2.5 left here in the second quarter. This thing was 9-8, I want to say, at one point. Shot up, no good. Newberry's hit a drought. Deep three, rolls it home. Holy moly. Makes it 30-8 with 2 minutes to play. McDonald is on fire. What's odd looking at my program now, of course, the JV game got canceled earlier today because Newberry has a string of sickness and had a couple of injuries. Connor Bennon is listed as a freshman on the JV team. Jumper, Rahali, no. Drought continues for the Indians. Nice save, McDonald. Out to Bennon. Layup, good, and the foul. And Bennon's number on the JV roster is not correct either. Oh well, we'll do the best I can. If anybody else notices somebody else out of place, pass it along. Bennon to complete the three-point play. Makes it a 25-point contest. Rahali, Lewicki, Rao, Patterson, and Sam Rahali for Newberry. Bennon, McDonald, Story, Eddington, as Patterson's shot misses, and Hayden Hagan. And a
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice, doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
all right, we are back here at the Jail to Cook Gymnasium. 13 seconds left before the half. Do apologize. The kids playing around under the bleachers yanked our extension cord out, so we lost all of our power. Buzzer beater, no. And that is how the half will end. 33-10. Pickford is shooting the lights out, and they have stayed hot here. Strong second quarter to open up what was a tight game for most of the first quarter, but Panthers wire to wire and now up big, 33-10. We will step aside here at the half. Messages coming from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. We'll be back for the second half from Newberry, where the Pickford Panthers lead at 33-10 over the Newberry Indians. It is M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Some jaw-dropping numbers are being put up at Hillman. And it's almost time for the latest and greatest WISL conference. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The 26th MHSAA Women in Sports Leadership Conference is just around the corner. The event will be on February 4th and 5th at the Crown Plaza in Lansing. More than 800 attendees, the most in conference history, are expected. High school students from around the state will participate in workshops and hear from speakers on the importance of a variety of topics relating to sports. Also at the conference, Mary Cicerone and Eve Claire will be honored for their contributions to high school sports. They both will be receiving the MHSAA's Women in Sports Leadership Award. Cicerone retired from coaching the Bloomfield Hills Marion girls basketball team after the 2021-22 season with 707 career wins. That's the fourth most in MHSAA girls basketball history and the most by a woman. Her teams won 6 MHSAA championships and 20 league titles, and she was inducted into the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan Hall of Fame in 2017. Claire is in her 10th year as athletic director at Ann Arbor Pioneer and her 21st overall as an athletic director. She oversees one of the state's largest athletic programs with 36 varsity teams and nearly 1,100 athletes. Pioneer teams have captured 16 MHSAA championships over the last 8 school years. More information on both Cicerone, Claire, and the WISL Conference can be found at MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Alpena's Avery Doobie, who hit 7 3-pointers in a win over Inland Lakes. The 7 threes ties the school record for most in a game and puts her atop the career list for made triples at Alpena. To East Kentwood's Harmony Belton, who scored 19 in a 6-point win over Rockford, ending Rockford's winning streak at 33 games. And to Riverview swimmer Ewan Todd, he finished first in 2 individual events and on 2 relay teams, leading Riverview to a Downriver Classic title.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Director of Officiating Services, Sam Davis.
You see the use of technology in football quite frequently. The quarterback throws an incomplete pass on 3rd down, and when he comes to the sidelines, coaches are able to show him on a tablet or TV screen what went wrong. But can the same technology be used in wrestling? It can. Current National Federation playing rules allow coaches in the wrestler's corner to use video or still photography to instruct wrestlers during any timeout or dead clock situations. Just like in the football example, a wrestler could view footage from earlier in their match during a timeout and use that information going forward. However, that video cannot be used to dispute a call. One thing coaches cannot do is transmit audio to a wrestler through an earpiece.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. Earlier this month, we told you about Hillman's Trenton Teratuta. He became the school's all-time leading scorer in December. He passed 2,000 career points in a game last week, becoming just the 46th player in Michigan history to do so. And in his most recent game, he poured in 52 points, a school record, while drilling 11 three-pointers, also a school record. He now stands at 2,064 points, more than Magic Johnson, and within striking distance of landing in the all-time top 10. As a team, Hillman is now 12-2. They lost in the quarterfinals last year and are a strong contender to make it to the Breslin Center this year. Basketball scores, schedules, and more can be found at MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
January is National Volunteer Blood Donor Month. Hospitals across the UP have an urgent need for blood donations as demand continues to outpace blood supplies. So why should you give blood? Donating blood can save lives. Blood transfusions are crucial in various medical treatments, surgeries, and emergency situations. Donating, you actively support your community's health and well-being. Your donation may directly impact the lives of friends, family members, or neighbors. Regular blood donation can reduce the risk of certain health issues, such as cardiovascular diseases, by promoting the production of new blood cells. The Upper Peninsula Regional Blood Center is the sole provider of blood and plasma to 13 hospitals across the UP, including Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. If you're interested in donating, call 1-800-491-4483 or visit hnjh.org for more information.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News print shop can do for you.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Back here at the jail, the Cook Gymnasium, we are in the opening moments here of the third quarter. Pickford coming out and doing what they have done all night long. Shoot the three. They bury a triple. 36-10. Indians were down 7-1 early. And at one point, this was a 9-8 ball game. Drive, Bennon, right to the rack. It's Rao and Lewicki trying to break the press. Rahali up to Pavey. Blocked from behind and out of bounds. Sam Rahali, the fifth Newberry player on the floor. McConkey and Story bringing Pickford up the floor there with Eddington, McDonald, who's been red hot, and Gunnar Bennon. 38-10 as we are coming up on 6 minutes. Turnover. Indians will be fouled. Rahali going up for the bucket, and he will go and shoot. First free throw is good. Rahali's had to shoulder most of the load. Rolls it home, gets another one. Makes it 38-12 here. Drive, kick. Pickford does a great job moving off the ball as well. Creates a lot of extra openings and opportunities. That one falls short from the corner. They have forced the Indians to work really side to side instead of up the floor. Eddington, no call on the contact with Rahal. Again, it's a Pickford fast break. Nate Moulton arguing it. And now a carry on Rao, and the wheels are wobbling on the buggy for the Newberry Indians. Drive here. Oh, lost it in the way in, stripped away. Pavey picks it up. Indians will come in transition. But Pickford gets right back. Shot fake, drive, and kick. Pavey finds Rao. Three is good. Right in front of the student section. 40-15, and a little spark of life comes back inside the JL to Cook before a nice little turnaround response from McConkey. Nice break again. Sam Rahali out of bounds. (42-15). Eddington over Pavey. No. Rahali hits the deck again. Saves it right to the Panthers. Eddington punches it out to Story, and it's good. The effort play there for the Indians, but even on a stop, it's not a stop. Rahali. Shot up. No. Free throw, no good. Change here for the Panthers will be 21, Garrett Orsborn. More size and length for this Panthers team. He might actually be the tallest player on either roster. Indians can't get the rebound. Rahali fighting for it there. Numbers for the Panthers. McDonald has been red hot. Tries to skip it across. Rahali almost tipped it up and in. Then Sam Rahali with the foul. 44-15, 3:38 to go in the third. First team foul on Newberry in the quarter. 2 for Pickford. Nowhere near the bonus yet. Oh, comes wide open. McDonald, no, from the corner. Pickford, though, offensive rebounds continue to pile up. And a foul on Matthew Rahali. And he is frustrated. Entry down low, poked away. Oh, Sam Rahali dives and hits the floor. Pavy's tangled up with Orsborn. This is turning into a mess. 3 is blocked by Rahali. Now McDonald drive, pull up over Pavey, air ball. Rebound though, another try for the Panthers. Inside out corner, open, triple, good for McConkey. And a timeout for Newberry. Nate Moulton will grab his whiteboard. 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. As I see Taliesin Cox checking in there. Weekend coverage here on the network stations. Varsity hockey coming your way tomorrow afternoon. The Manistee Emeralds, who, for those of you that don't know, co-op now in their 3rd season with Munising and Newberry for high school hockey. They will be at their home rink in Manistee, Little Bear West Arena, 1 o'clock to take on Petoskey. Hope you can join us for that coverage. Xander Stilson back in. Also get a fresh Sebastian Patterson. 47-15. Back to that 1-2-2 trap. And Rahali is going to travel. The only thing that stopped him was Pavey. Worked around. Shot. Wow, another triple. Bennon buries that one. 50-15. Panthers are feeling it. Pavey, middle. Kick out. Rahali sets. 3. Good lift. Shot no. Rebound, Bennon. He'll get it up to McConkey. And Stilson trying to get in front. Gets the foul. No good. Bump. Travel. Good defense by Pavey there, standing his ground. 1:51 to go in the third, 50-15. I will give Rahali credit. He is still going 1,000 miles an hour. Doesn't care what the score is. Going to play hard every minute. Shot, Story, no. Rebound, tipped around. Still tipped around, and finally Newberry comes up with it. Swing. Cox, entry to Pavey. Pavey, skip pass, corner. Long 2 if it goes. It won't for Patterson. That size for the Panthers. That length. Gets him a rebound. Story, transition. Dumps it off to McDonald. Layup is good. And as we go under a minute now, here in the third, 52-15. Patterson's trapped. Can't even dribble. Still trapped. Just finds Rahaly. Jumper, no. Cox the rebound and trying to create space. Comes up with the travel. Another change here for Pickford. Senior, 34, Ethan Steck on the program. High post offense here. They rotate one around, then bring Story back top side. No good. Cox the rebound. Newberry can get one shot here. 15 seconds. It's 12 as Rahaly comes across. Wants the corner and Stilson. Tried to come back and tipped away by Story. 5.7 seconds. Pavey finds Rahaly cutting. Knocked away. Skips it to Patterson. No, and that's it. End of the quarter. We go to the fourth with the Panthers on top, 52-15. It is M123 FM and the E.U.P. Sports Network.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
All right, back here inside the Jail to Cook Gymnasium, Keegan Martin is into the game. He's with Lewicki. Cox, who loses it out of bounds off of Stilson's miss. Panthers will bring it up. So it's Lewicki, Martin, Rahaly, Stilson, and Cox. And a foul here is going to send Worsborn to the line. He's out there with Hagan, Story, Bennon, and Steck. Stilson at the line for Newberry as we kind of lost connection there for just a brief second. One foul apiece both ways now, 7:14 to go. 53-16 as a sophomore, Xander Stilson hits the free throw. Lob here. They just throw it to the tallest guy on the floor. Oliver Navarro into the game for Newberry. Helps tie one up. 31 can't be right either. It says Gavin Wallace. But I'm almost positive that's Matt Collins. Shot up, good, no. I don't know. Roster's been a challenge all night. Shot hit there, 53-19, as Newberry just tries to cut this thing closer. Drive, cutoff, inside position, layup good. Skip Lewicki, he'll pull the trigger on a three, no. Rebound, Bennon pushes it up the floor. Nice skip pass, basket good for the Panthers. And we get a whistle here. Full timeout for Newberry. We will step aside.
Newberry Motors is jump-starting the new year with a synergy of savings during the New Year's celebration event. Don't delay. Stop in and test drive a new or pre-owned model and receive an additional $500 off the sales price. Test the 2022 Chrysler Pacifica. Was $44,423, now $38,423. Or the new 2022 Ram Crew 4x4. Was $55,510, now just $49,995. Jumpstart your 2024 with a celebration happening now at Newberry Motors, your local family-owned dealer, and visit newberrymotors.com.
6:04 to go, 57-19. Panthers are on top. Newberry is down to just one timeout. Trying to get some kind of a spark. Here's Navarro. Got 4 sophomores and a junior on the floor for the Indians, and poked briefly and knocked out of bounds. Across the floor, Panthers will bring it up. Top side, Bennon blocked by Martin. Rebound, he'll come the other way, pushing down the floor. Straight take, fouled, scoop and score. Keegan Martin, sophomore, came up about halfway through last year, started this year still splitting time. Late December, found his way firmly into the starting lineup, had a big game against Engadine earlier this season, where he scored 32. Didn't see the action here until the fourth quarter, and he's given a little bit of a spark now, pokes it away and lost it out of bounds. 5:11 to go, 57-22. Take here, layup, no. Rebound, yes. 4:56 in a 59-22 game for the Panthers. Lob pass, stolen. Bennon slows down, gets it under control, draws the foul, basket's good. And he'll get to shoot here with 4:44 to go in the fourth. And hits it. That'll make it running time here in the fourth. 4:40 to go. Worked around. Navarro to Martin. Oh my, deep three on the way. No, that's not going to help. Back the other way. Comes back though, makes a defensive play. Strong take, high scoop, score. Midway point now, 4 minutes to go here in the fourth, and now Cox almost pokes one away. He does. He goes and gets it and out of bounds. Trying to make the most of his minutes. And now Pickford wants a 30-second timeout. 3:44 to go, 62-24. The Panthers on top. Back here at the jail, the Cook Gymnasium, 62-24 as the Panthers inbound the basketball. Coach McConkey still coaching his guys up with the big lead. Wants some of these young guys to get some minutes. Working on that. Cox just can't get anything to go his way. Finally gets to a loose ball and ends up on the deck, and it's a full timeout. The final timeout in a 62-24 ball game. Again, tomorrow, high school hockey action, a 1 o'clock puck drop, Emeralds. Varsity hockey in action against Petoskey. Newberry boys will be back in action next week on Wednesday when they are here to take on Sheboygan. Back out of the timeout. Martin going to try and make it happen. Baseline feed to Cox, double blocked. One from behind. One in front. But he goes and he gets it. And then misses the layup. And then picks up the foul. Well, Tally Cox, who has never played organized basketball before this year as a junior, gets limited minutes on most nights. Probably the least amount of playing time of anybody in normal circumstances, and he has gotten the whole fourth quarter here and is trying to earn more. Inbound for Pickford. Shot up, no good. Lewicki, rebound. Martin, outlet. And he's fouled, going up. 1:55 left in this one, and time running down here in the fourth. It's going to make Pickford 12-1. And they will continue to be rated very highly in both the UP Sports Writers Division IV poll and the Michigan Associated Press State poll. Foul for Martin. One free throw good at the other end. Take here, layup. No, tipped in though. McConkey wants a foul, even though his guys scored it. Three, Martin, no. And there's old Tally Cox flying through the air and high knee and one out of bounds. That's what you love to see. You got to finish the game. They don't just cancel it because you get down by 40. Navarro catch and shoot triple no. Well, Martin's throwing that one. They wrestle away. Down low. Panthers back bucket good. Pull up. Martin drills it. 66-27, and that's going to do it as the Panthers inbound it. And dribble out the time. Impressive showing after a tight first quarter. Pickford. And that will do it here on a night where the JVs get canceled and Newberry needed a handful of those guys to get through tonight's ball game, but Pickford woke up after those first few minutes and they roll through this one. It was a 9-8 ball game late in the first quarter, and they open it up and win this one 66-27 from the JL DeCook Gymnasium. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Keep it right here. It's M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network.